All right, well, that would be because I'm muted. So everything I just said, nobody heard, which is okay. Thank you, Beverly, for saying that. I'm glad I looked up at my comments because I would have just kept going. So welcome. I'll start over then. Welcome, welcome. Whether you are watching from Facebook or YouTube, you are at Barbara's Stamp Pad on this Saturday night from San Antonio, Texas. And tonight, we're going to be putting together Project 2. Let me bring that up a little bit. Project 2 of the Gnomes for Spring Scrapbooking Workshop. So if you joined me last week, we got started with project number 1, which was a single page layout just to get things going. It's almost like it was a bonus layout. We put together that one. And tonight we're gonna get started on project 2, which is a 2-page 12 by 12 layout. And I think you're gonna think this is cute. This is a really cute. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll do the drawing at the end, so no worries about that. Let me get my stuff for page 1, which I've already got everything right here. Let me pull all these pieces out. I have already separated page 1 from page 2 and pulled all my stickers I needed. So let me dump all of this over here to my left, including my acrylic. And I think I got all my pieces out. All right. And I think I got everything here. There we go. We can see all that. All right. So where do we start? Let's start with the zip strip. So let me bring this down just a little bit and see if I can straighten that out. Looking a little crooked there. I want you to be able to see the whole thing. I got a cat on me here. There's a little black hair. I wonder where that hair came from, Beano. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is if you're assembling this with, so if you went through and cut all your paper and you're assembling this, I'm going to show you how to start putting this thing together. It's super, super easy. We're going to grab our little check zip strip we got going here, and we're going to get some adhesive. Oops, that would help to open it, Barbara. So I want to welcome you wherever you are watching from, whether it's Facebook or YouTube and whatever part of the world you're watching from. All right, so we're going to get started by putting this zip strip along the left side of our piece of white daisy. So just line it up on the top. On the top, Barbara. It's moving on me. On the top, try to hold it down. The left and the bottom. That is so crooked. Oh my goodness. Where did I go wrong? Oh, that's a Steve Wariner song too. All right, let's try this again, Barbara. I think it clearly shifted on me there at the end, and it keeps shifting with me at the top too. It's important to get the first, your first piece down as accurately as you can. I don't know if it's because of my hands, they're shaking, and I don't know why they're shaking. All right, let me start from the bottom. I think I have more leverage starting at the bottom and then working my way up to the top. There we go. Ooh-wee. It's important to get your first one down so that everything else kind of falls into place like it's supposed to. All right, now that we got that down, we're going to get our strip of jade that we have, and we're going to get some adhesive on the back of that, and we are going to put this up against this zip strip. And let me just start with the bottom. That seems to work a little bit better for me here. There we go. All right, now the next big piece is the big piece of pattern paper that we have, and it's this side that we're putting down, and we are literally just going to put it right behind that piece of jade. So we're just going to build I kind of like that side with the gnomes, but it says this side, so I'm going to use this side. I think I know why they're using this other side, because of the, I don't know. I'm just assuming. But when I looked at this side versus the other side and all the coordinating colors, this split side seems to balance all those colors out. That's my guess. That's my guess. All right, so let's get that up against that piece of jade there. All right, clearly this is not the night for doing things straight. I'm just glad our adhesive is just a little bit forgiving. Let's do, okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I'll try to make the next one a little bit straighter here. All right, so the next piece that we're going to be putting down is, we have this piece that we need to put down. So we're going to start filling in this little area over here. So starting with the top right, we're going to put that down, and it will overlap just a little bit, not much, but it will. Oops, my crooked. So let me bring this down. Let me bring this towards me so I can see and make sure that it's straight. There we go. I'll trim off that little edge there at the top. And then we've got this piece of jade here. We're going to put that right below that piece of pattern paper. There we go. And then next we have our flamingo cardstock, and then we have a 3x4 photo mat. And we're going to put this literally right beneath there, right, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and put our photo mat on to get that out of the way. So put this right beneath, right there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back just to go ahead and put our photo mat down. All right. And then we're going to keep going down. And the next little piece that we're going to put is the smaller piece. It's not as wide as this piece right here. I think this is, what is this? I think this is the 1/2 inch piece. Yeah, this is the 1/2 inch piece because this is the 3/4 inch piece. And that's going to go right beneath your photo mat. So get some adhesive. And I got Beano. Beano just jumped on my booty. He's trying to get comfortable. He's making biscuits on my booty, y'all. Y'all just can't see it. All right, so that goes there. And then we have the smaller strip of that same pattern paper. And we're going to put that right beneath that piece of jade. Okay, so we are just building up this little area. It is going to have a little open space down here. And we're going to fill it in with the sticker here in a few moments. All right, so we have that. Let's get our photos on. Our mats with our flamingo cardstock. And we're just going to attach this directly to the page. I'm not going to worry about putting these on dimensionals. And the first one that we want to put down is, we want to put the bottom one down first because this top one is going to kind of slightly overlap it. So we're just going to kind of turn it, I'm looking at it about like that. Okay. And let me go ahead and put the photo mat on there. Put a little adhesive to help hold it down. This is large enough for a 4x6 photo. And then we're going to go ahead and put the other one on. Adhesive on the back. And this one is going to go like that. Okay. And you still have a little bit of room down here to slide a picture in there if you want to slide a picture in there. Yeah, and you can even pop that up if you want to pop it up, but that's going to stick down. And then we'll go ahead and put our photo placeholder on there as well. All right. The next thing we're going to put on is a sticker. And it says, add the beautiful sticker to the top left edge of the top flamingo photo mat. It doesn't say to put it on dimensionals or anything, so we'll just peel that off and we'll place it on the flamingo part of the cardstock. That way it doesn't interfere with the picture. And then we have another sticker, and this is the, it matches the pattern paper. We're going to peel that off because that is going to go down here, just like that. And then we have a larger sticker, and this larger sticker, it says to add foam tape and tuck the stripe banner sticker under the right edge. What? Use foam tape to add the Hooray for Springtime sticker. Okay. Tuck the stripe banner sticker under the right edge. Oh, it's just like that. So we're going to put this up with I'm going to use some dimensionals, but I only want to put them, I'm just going to put them on the bottom, because if I do it on the top, it's going to attach. It's going to catch. So let's do this. I'm going to put them on this side. And one right there. So I kind of, hopefully this won't stick. Oh, Barbara, finish taking the backings off. You ever do that where you think you took the backings off and you're like, whoa, it's not sticking? All right, let's do that. All right. All right. All right. So I don't have another, we'll just pretend like this is a photo mat so I can still put a photo behind there. And then now, let me get some glue dots out. And we are going to put a couple of acrylic shapes. I got a small butterfly, and then I have a kind of like a medium-sized one. We're going to put those down. And it's going to go, the larger one is going to go down here. And the smaller one is going to go right there on the top of that sticker. And I want to be gentle about it, so I don't press that part of the sticker down. There we go. That is it for page number 1. What you think? Let me catch up on some comments. Hello. Thank you for sharing, Beverly. Yes, the greens, I thought they would be too greeny for me, but they're not. They are spot on when it comes to mixing and matching with the rest of these colors and the other greens. Hello, Darcy. Yes, Bino is a character. Right now he is on my tail end. And I know he's only there because I got the heater on and it's cozy. Thank you, Darcy. Y'all give me just literally a moment. All right, sorry about that, you guys. All right, so now let's get started with page number 2. Move that out of the way. Page number 2 is equally cute and equally easy to put through. So put together. So let me grab all my little pieces, stickers. For page number 2, we're going to be putting a gnome together, you guys. And she is so stinking cute. It's a little girl gnome. All right. So let's do that. And the first piece that we're going to start out with page number 2 is going to be this piece of pattern paper. So let's get some adhesive. Y'all, I have little black hairs hanging off of everything. Loki was up here earlier. He just would not go away. He would not go away, you guys. I kept having to bump him off so I could get some stuff done. And he was just kept coming back. This is crooked. Hold on. I'm looking at it at a different angle, which is why it's kind of crooked. There we go. All right. So now we've got that piece. And the next piece is going to be the wider piece of the jade. Okay, so it matches with it should match up with the wider piece when we go to put these two layouts side by side. So this is going to go right underneath that paper. Just line it up to your left, right, and underneath that piece of pattern paper. The next piece we have is this big piece of flamingo, and we are using lighter side on top, and that's just going to go literally right beneath all of that as well. And of course, I would run out of adhesive. I should have looked to see how much adhesive I had left. So let's take that apart really quick. Let's do a refill. Bag of refills right here. All right, so let's pop that out. And let's pop the refill in. Close it back. All right. Now we're back in business. Let's get that up underneath that. All right. Now there is a little bit of trimming that we're going to have to do because the next step, we're going to bring our little photo placeholders here. And on this step, it tells us that we need to trim down 2 of these photo placeholders to be 3 1/4 by 4. Now they're already 4 by 4. So we're going to trim it down to 1/4 inch on 2 of them. I didn't do that part before because I wanted to show you guys. There's a reason why you got to trim it down, each one of those 1/4 inch. Those 2 that we just trimmed, those are going to go on the outside edges of this flamingo mat, and that full one that's 4 by 4 is going to go right in the center. So I'm going to put just a little. Let me start with the left because we want to build a little mat. We want to leave about 1/4 inch. Go, and let's do the right side as well. And then now let's put that one down in the middle. This will be easier to put that one in between those two. Hopefully that looks straight. And then now we're going to go back and put the next strip of jade underneath this mat. Okay, so just line that up underneath there. There we go. And then we have our strip of patterned paper that's going to go underneath that. And then when we get to assembling this little gnome, I'm going to pull the camera down just a little bit so that you can see me put together this gnome. It is a bunch of little die cuts. And there we go. All right. So pretty. Now we have a sticker. We're going to go ahead and put this one goes straight down. Okay, so there is a sticker that says, this one says plant smiles, grow laughter, and harvest love. We're going to peel that sticker off. And I've got a little, let me just use the tip of I'm going to pop that little circle out there. And this sticker is going to go kind of right here, just like that. And on that sticker, let me bring this down a little bit more here. On that sticker, we're going to put another little sticker, which is these 3 little flowers. And that one goes at the bottom, kind of like the middle of the bottom of that sticker. And then you've got a little bitty spot there to do a little bit of journaling if you want to put a date or the occasion. And then up here at the top, right up here, we've got another big sticker that we're going to put down. And this one goes down with, where did it say? Oh, yeah, with basically dimensionals. So let's peel that off. And I want to put some dimensionals. The cats are fighting. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Guys, really? Y'all got to do that right now? Oh, somebody just body slammed somebody over there. All right, now let me peel all these little backings off. And we're going to put this to where it hovers above over here in the top right-hand area. Okay. And this says, what a beautiful day. And it's just going to hover right here. Just like that. And then we have another sticker that is going to go on there. And it's this little half scallop, I guess you could say. And we're just going to tuck it right behind there. Just like that. Directly onto that pattern paper. And let me go ahead and get the butterfly on. We do have one large acrylic butterfly that we're going to put on. And let me get a glue dot. And go ahead and put this one on kind of right there to give me plenty of room for my gnome. And okay, so that's it. And now we're going to build our little gnome. So let me move this over to the side. And I got all my little gnome pieces. Out. And we're going to build a gnome. All right. So let me show you the gnome dies. Oh, by the way, you guys, the scrapbooking workshop, the card making workshop, those got stocked up within the last day or so. So if you were waiting to purchase the Gnomes for Spring, any of the Gnomes for Spring stuff, go check out the website because they are back. They are available. These are the dies that we are using to make our little gnome. And this one right here, when you go to die cut that out, I'm looking for my piece here. In the instructions, basically you're cutting off after you die cut it, you're cutting off the umbrella part. Okay. So anything associated with the umbrella, I cut it off. So that's why it kind of looks a little funky. And so we're going to put together our little gnome lady here. But what I want to do first is kind of right here in the center. That's her face. And we're going to use peach. And I've got a sponge dauber ready to go. This is where you want to give her face some color. If you have another color that you want to use, for her skin tone, you can use that. Why is that doing that? That sponge dauber is like making this mess. I'll just do that until. So I'll put a little bit of color there. That's Archie, you guys, if y'all can hear that. He's having a moment right now. I know, right, Baba? So anyway, here's the hat. So we're going to put the hat on. You can put it on with glue, any favorite type of adhesive that you might have. And I think it's safe to, you know what, I probably should put this on one of my last pieces that I put on. Let's do this. I'm going to set that aside. I do have, we got some layers here. We got her hair. We got her flower for her hat. That goes on her hat. This is the necklace, or at least the top of her blouse there. That's her hand. That is her nose and the two little bitty bows that go on her pigtails. I'm telling you, she's going to be cute. We're just going to layer this. So let me put this piece down first. Yeah, let's do that. Let me use, I'm going to use glue to put her down to put these pieces down in place. So let's get some glue on the dress. Let's start layering this. Let's put this down first. So I'm just lining that up with the part of the white dye. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this top of part of the blouse on next. And, ooh, that's a small piece, you guys. Hopefully I won't make a mess out of this. Try not to make a mess with the glue. Okay. And this goes at the top of her collar. Okay, some of that's going to get covered up, which is okay. Got some glue coming out right there. Hopefully I sponged enough. I'm not sure that I sponged enough. Guys, seriously. I don't think I went down far enough. I'll try to fill in there. Of course, that just moved. I'm going to try filling that in later. So let me just try to fill that in later. We'll just say she's got a sunburned face, right? All right, let me move that. Let's put her pigtails down. And they match up with the sides. So this one goes over here. And then this one, I can grab it, get some adhesive on the back of that. That one goes, oops, on the left side. Go. And let me put a small dab of glue right here and right there to put that little bow down. I don't know if I can bring this down any further without hitting it. I'll try not to hit it. This is just going to go over right there and give it just a little bit of pressure. And we're going to put the other one on the other side. And then once she's assembled, then we'll be able to put her down on our layout. Let me give that just a little bit of pressure. Bean. Beano. Bean. Y'all, there's about to be a fight. All right, I went ahead and sponge daubed her hand because her hands. Can y'all hear that? They're chasing each other on the stairs, and somebody is really mad with the other one. All right, so let me pull this there. This one goes. Oh, this is supposed to fit right in that little area right there. And I want to make sure. Hold on. These pieces are small, guys. I think that's how her hand goes. I can't tell on my little picture, but that little piece goes into that groove like that. So I'm going to leave it like that. That's probably wrong. We're going to find out. Okay, so next, let's go ahead and put her hat on. And that's going to cover up all of those exposed pieces. Okay, and then we have this die cut, which is a flower and little greenery with jade. And this lines up with those two little pieces there. Go. And then we have a flower. We're going to put her nose on here in a minute. See, this flower lines up with that die cut as well. And I guess I could put her nose on. Go ahead and put her nose on. I don't want to mess it up. But there's her nose right in the middle. So I can daub a little bit of the top there to kind of fill that in. Oops. Her nose moved. Let me hold that down while I try to daub some more of her nose in this area right beneath it. I should have done her feet too. Let's do some feet. Let's give her feet. Let's give her feet some color. I might have to dip this in some more peach. Ooh, that's some dark feet, Barbara. Yeah, I should have done this part first. Let's give her some color. Let's see if I can. Her face is looking worse. Yeah, I'm totally messing this up. All right, let me stop. Because now she just looks sunburned. But leave it up to me to botch the gnome there. All right, so let's bring our layout back and let's see. Do we gotta pop this? Do we gotta pop her up? It doesn't say to pop her up, but we're gonna pop her up. Okay, so let's flip her and put some dimensionals on her back so she kind of pops up a little bit. That's the least I can do since I messed up her face. She just looks like she's got a bad sunburn, you guys. And let's put her she kind of overlaps the sticker just a little bit. Oh, I could see it on my side. I couldn't tell. Let me move the die out of the way. Look, she's got, looks like she's got a bad sunburn, you guys. Ah. All right, that is page number 2. I got, oh, there's another little, there's a smaller one that goes on there. And I thought I had that one out as well. We're going to put a smaller little flower on her, acrylic flower on her hat. And it is going to be, if I can grab the right one, it's going to be that one. So let's get a glue dot on that one. And put this acrylic flower in the middle of the flower on her hat. So cute. All right, now we're done. Let me move these acrylic shapes out so I don't spill those. What do y'all think? Let me pull this up a little bit, and then let me bring back page number 1, and then I will clean up my little mess over to the left of me. There we go. See how things line up? There we go. And then let me it's be easier just to turn that instead of trying to fix the camera right now. What do y'all think? Let me grab my trash can so I can get all my sticker trash. Which side do you like? I mean, it's the whole layout, but I think both sides were equally easy to put together and assemble. I think the thing that took the most time was putting our little gnome lady together. I'm gonna catch up on some comments. Move that out of the way. Thank you, Marcia. And thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, somebody wasn't getting the memo a while ago. Hello, Joanne. Your cat came out. You love the gnomes. She's cute. Okay, good. So the sunburn fits. But if you're doing the gnome and you want some even coverage, definitely sponge a little bit more of the area. Definitely do her feet. Let me move this. Definitely do her little patas. Do her little patas and do her hand. The hand kind of threw me off because, you know, I purposely cut off the umbrella part, and it's supposed to show like if she's holding the umbrella. So I'm sure her hand was supposed to go a different way, but it fell into the nook of her hair right there like it's supposed to. So that's why I just kind of left it there. I probably could have trimmed off a little bit more of this bottom piece, but she got pigtails and everything. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let me grab, I grabbed a prize. Here it is. Here it is. Let me go ahead and show it to you. We have an embossing folder I'm going to give away. Let me measure this because it's not your standard embossing folder. This one measures, well, it measures 4 1/4, but the embossing measures about 4 inches. And so it's like 4 inches by 4 inches. And it is super cute. It's stripes. It's a striped embossing folder. And that is the prize we're going to give away. So let me make sure I'm logged into the, yep, I knew I was logged out. Let me log back in real quick. And then get back into StreamYard, share my screen, share. This is last week's video. Thank you to everybody that watched and commented. Shuffle. There we go. Commented, shared. I haven't figured out the March share prize yet. I'll decide tonight, and then I'll announce it tomorrow in tomorrow afternoon's stream. So thank you to everybody, and let's give away an embossing folder. Patricia Chat. Finding a piece of paper where I can write this down. Patricia Chat, congratulations. I don't know that you've ever won, and if you have, it's been a while. Stripe embossing folder. Congratulations. Let me stop sharing there. Get back into StreamYard. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are going to be putting together, it's going to be real easy. I'm going to be putting together the Gnomes for Spring card making workshop. So I'm going to be putting together 8 cards tomorrow, you guys. So as soon as I get on, I'm going to have to get started so we can make sure that we're not here like forever and a day. They're easy. They are so easy. And I've already done almost all of the work. So it's just going to be assembling because I knew it was going to take a little bit longer to put all 8 cards together. But it is the counterpart to the scrapbooking kit. So I'm going to put the cards together tomorrow. So if you want to come back tomorrow afternoon and join us, we'll be putting some Gnomes for Spring, the card making workshop kit, which there's 8 designs, but you only get 2 of each card. So hopefully that makes sense. Normally it's 16 and you have 4 designs, but for the Gnomes, they designed 8 cards. And so, yeah, but you still get enough supplies to make 16. And if you haven't yet checked it out, there is a YouTube playlist, the Gnomes for Spring YouTube playlist. I uploaded several videos over the last couple of days. And one of them is the Gnomes for Spring, the pattern paper, cutting the pattern paper, cutting the cardstock. And then what else? Oh, Honey Bunny. So if you're interested in the Honey Bunny card making workshop, I cut the paper for that yesterday and also the cardstock for that. And then next Sunday, I'll be putting together the cards for that as well. So we got a couple of card making kits coming up for the next couple of Sundays. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, y'all.